You left me crumbs. No, you left me Cole Custer.
When Cole Custer was developing in the Trucks and Xfinity series, there was a lot of hype surrounding him. By age 16, he had already won a Truck Series race and became a fan favorite instantly for tackling John Hunter Nemechek. The hype continued when he moved up to the Xfinity series, winning a combined 9 races in 3 seasons. Towards the end of 19, you began asking if it was time for him to move up to the Cup Series, and many agreed. And now we have arrived at this point. This is the Cole Custer Experience. This video is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. With over 100 offices nationwide and more than 800 lawyers and counting, Morgan & Morgan is big. They've recovered over $13 billion for their clients, and the best part? You pay nothing upfront for their services. The fee is free unless they win. They have attorneys who focus solely on every area of personal injury law, which include car accidents, slipping and falling cases, as well as workplace injuries. With over 3 million people trusting Morgan & Morgan, getting started is easy. At the conclusion of this video, head on over to forthepeople.com/Black Flags Matter in the description below, or you can give them a call at Pound Law or Pound 529. Again, that's Pound Law or Pound 529. Once again, a huge thanks to the fine folks over at Morgan & Morgan and you for supporting this channel. After 2 Championship 4 appearances in 3 seasons, it was time for Cole Custer to move up to the NASCAR Cup Series. It seemed like the right time to move up the ladder, especially coming off of a 7-win season. The only negative was losing both of his Championship 4 appearances to Tyler Reddick, but he would turn out to be a Cup Series level talent, and funny enough, those two also got into a fight. But some felt it was unjust to Daniel Suarez, who had only spent a season in the 41. As we know now, those doubters were eventually proven right. He was able to resurrect his career at Trackhouse, but if you look at the numbers from his only season with Stewart-Haas Racing, you'll find out that statistically, it is way better than any of Cole Custer's 3 full-time seasons. The best of these took place in his rookie year of 2020, where he did something that Daniel Suarez didn't, and that was win in the 41, restarting all the way back in 6 and making a forward-wide pass for the lead in the process. This would be without a doubt his best moment driving the 41. Unfortunately, for the most part, it's been downhill ever since. He made the playoffs but was instantly out in the first round and only went on to score 2 top 5s and 7 top 10s. Many shrugged it off as it's just his rookie season, he will get better. Little did we know that Stewart-Haas Racing was about to have a major decline.
Just an innocent bystander, tries to lock up the brakes here. Wow, look at that safer barrier.
That's a shot right there.
Is that the 19?
Yep.
Same situation. Wow.
And right under him. Oh, and into the wall.
That was the 40. Oh my gosh.
A driver that's still developing on a team struggling is a recipe for disaster. Only 2 top 10s and a 26th place points finish is absolutely putrid, especially when you've been hyped in the Xfinity series for years. Speaking of which, he decides it's best to go make some select starts and goes on to win at Auto Club in dominating fashion. That was definitely an omen of what was to come. As for the Cup Series, Stewart-Haas Racing showed signs of improvement with 3 of its 4 drivers, all while Cole Custer continued to struggle.
You're right, he checked up, moved up. See the 4-car wiggle? I think it got his eye, moved up the least little bit, got in the outside of Stenhouse, into the car on his outside. Turned him around, and man, watch his hit with Kurt Busch.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Wow. Look, that car, or the wall giving like that, I'm telling you. I think we all use the expression, we knock the wall down. He's the only one that I've ever seen literally knock the wall down.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military,
big break for Eric Jones. Busher Suarez.
Busher's ready. We're on fire.
This is 2 weeks in a row that we've seen these cars on fire.
This one here looks like a flat left front tire. I'm not sure what it is, but
it is smoke coming into the front windshield there.
Don't bring it in the pit stall. Stop by a fireman. Don't bring it to me. Yeah, they tell the drivers and the spotters where the
Out of there. Get out of there. Get out of the car.
Right in front of the 41 has blown. He gets down on the apron.
quickly to the apron. We'll see if a caution.
10-4, yeah, blue part, coming to you.
Right front gone on Cole Custer's number 41.
Outside of his first career pole at Dirt Bristol, the only other highlights were two 9th place finishes at Atlanta and the Indianapolis road course. It's 2022 and he wasn't anywhere near close to his performance from his rookie season. And what made this even worse was during the summertime, there were multiple rumors regarding his future with the team. The first was Kyle Busch was going to the 41, but when that was quickly squashed, the next was Tony Stewart was fed up and wanted to replace him with Ryan Preece. He won multiple races at one point in the Xfinity Series for Joe Gibbs Racing, then moved up to the Cup Series with JTG. The team would shut down in 2021 due to funding, and in 2022 he was viewed as the heir apparent to replace Eric Almirola. But once he announced a comeback, for Tony Stewart the next option was to put him in the 41. However, Gene Haas wanted to keep him there. With all these rumors going around, you gotta do whatever it takes to save your job, and I thought for sure he would be back in that ride after this had taken place.
Flat tire. Slow up. I think we got a flat tire. Check up, check up. Just fill it out good. Left. Little tire rub, little tire rub. Still there. Still there. Fill it out good. Come on back. You're okay. Little tire rub. Keep coming.
Cole Custer and the 41 team purposely manipulated the outcome of the race by having Cole Custer block certain cars so that his teammate Chase Briscoe could gain more points and advance to the round of 8 in the playoffs. Cole Custer was docked 50 driver points. Owner points also docked 50 for that 41 team. $100,000 fine for the crew chief, and also Mike Shiplett indefinitely suspended and fined.
On the radio, he sounded like he wasn't too happy about doing that, but with the 41 not in the playoffs and the 14 possibly needing some extra points, it was simply best to be a team player. In the end, that wouldn't be enough to save his seat. It was announced that Ryan Preece would move up to drive the 41 full-time in 2023, while Cole Custer would go back down to the Xfinity Series. Cole Custer showed immense talent in the Xfinity Series for 3 seasons, but then his 3 seasons in Cup were extremely lackluster. You can make the case that it's another example of a driver simply being rushed up to the Cup Series too early, or he was a victim of Stewart-Haas Racing's decline. Either way, he's going to have a chance to re-establish himself in the Xfinity Series, where I think he will be an instant championship threat. Joe Gibbs initially wanted to do this with Joey Logano for the 2013 season before he moved on to Team Penske, so we'll see if this works out for Cole Custer and Stewart-Haas Racing in the future. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.